Yes, hi, hello, it's me, your friendly neighborhood weirdo. So, today, we're gonna do some Fizzarolli makeup, because, I miss being a little demon clown. I've already washed my face, and then I'm gonna go in with some primer. This one's from Revolution Makeup, it's just their blur stick, so we're just gonna put. Then I'm probably gonna be looking down at the monitor, because I have my camera on top of my monitor. So yeah. Anyway, just ignore me if I make weird faces and stuff. Make sure it's all over. Before I do my makeup, I'm gonna go pop in my contacts real quick, and we're back. Okay, so now that I have my contacts in, apparently they're a little dry. So we're going to start with a white base. So I've got the Sunset Makeup Colorful Foundation that I really like, and start brushing that on. Neck. Stamp and blend and stamp and blend and stamp and blend. Really beat your face here. Guess I should tell some stories so you're not just sitting here in silence while I'm, applying my makeup. But I'll tell you about the first time that I cosplayed at a convention. So I'd always loved makeup, Halloween. I did theater, loved theater makeup, loved stage makeup, and I'd never cosplayed before. And my friend invited me to go with her to FanX in Salt Lake. Decided that it'd be really fun to dress up as a Jurassic Park victim. So what I did was I had a Jurassic Park shirt on, and then there was a makeup booth that I knew sold Ben Nye makeup. And they have this little like scarring wax and stuff, and so I did like special effects makeup to look like there were claw marks on my arms, right here and here, and then there was one on like my neck and my face, and then I had just, some camel pants and the Jurassic Park shirt, and it turned out great. So I'm just going in with some setting powder. It turned out awesome, and then I'm walking around the con, everyone's complimenting, my makeup. I actually bought the makeup there at the booth and then did it in the hallway. People are, complimenting me, laughing at like, oh, that's really funny, Jurassic Park victim for your costume. I get a tap on the shoulder, and when I turn around, there's a guy who's cosplaying as, oh, why can't I remember his name? You know what? I have the power of Google at my fingertips, let me see. Okay, so there's a guy dressed up as Dr. Hammond for his cosplay, and he taps me on the shoulder, and I turn around and he goes, "Now, darling, I put fences up for a reason." And I just started laughing, and then we took a picture together, and it was really fun. And that's kind of how I got introduced to cosplay and what the community is like at conventions and stuff. And I really like it, and I've been wanting to go back and do it more. When I moved out here, I wanted to get more into it, so then I started doing my cosplays on TikTok just to see, my followers would like it. It's been a great artistic outlet, and I don't know, I just like to let my creativity run wild. So now that we've set everything with setting powder, and I used Kimchi Chic's that white powder. So now what we're gonna do is the eyes. They're fun because I get to be super colorful and bright, and normally I don't wear super colorful and bright colors. I don't know, I just don't. I'm going to go in with Kimchi Chic Holy Sharts palette. Now, as you can see, my rabbit also approves of this palette. He thinks it's great and kind of tasty. Look how bright and fun these colors are. They're lovely. Grab my floofier brush, and you can ignore my dirty brushes. I forgot to clean them. I am filming at like 7 o'clock at night. I was planning on doing this earlier today. And then my friend who works at a company who makes mascot costumes was calling me, and I had to talk her through some big decisions that she's making. So kind of put off doing makeup today and filming until the last minute. So what I normally like to do for Fizzarolli is do pink or blue, purple, and then pink on the inside, and then a little bit of yellow underneath here. So, and I never do it the exact same way every time. I'm trying to get to a process where it's like, I really like this, and now I'm going to do the exact same. I'm still experimenting a little bit with every cosplay I do. I kind of do little different things, and I'm finding like what I don't like about each of them. So I'm going to go in with this color. It's called Space Bunny. That here, actually, I forgot to prime my eyelids. Let me grab my eyeshadow primer if I can find it. Now that I've got my eyeshadow primer, a little bit on my fingertip, and place it all over my eye. This is just the Ulta eye primer, like their Ulta brand matte eye primer. And I really like this eye primer. It holds on really well. I used it for my wedding, and using this setting spray, setting powder, and some theater techniques that I learned, my makeup didn't budge at all day, and I was pretty proud of that. My eyes primed, sorry, there's like, it's shedding season, and I think I have Marcus hair in my nose. Alright, so we're gonna go in with Space Bunny. And then for Fizzarolli, I really like to, I know like in the show he doesn't really have a lot of like colorful eye makeup. He just kind of does the white face and the red nose and stuff. But it's so fun to play around with cosplays and put your own like artistic interpretation on them. And I like to say that every cosplay is just someone's idea of each character just drawn in their own art style. So my Fizzarolli is going to look wildly different from someone else's Fizzarolli. I'm going to go in with Atomic Pink right here, which is very bright. Ooh, yeah. Tap off the excess and just kind of brush that underneath where I've laid the Space Bunny. And then the way I'm doing this is I'm trying to just get it mostly on the lid and in the crease. And then you can see how it kind of just gives my eye a little bit more dimension.
Well, it's looking pretty good, baby.
Thank you! I appreciate it. Well, that's my husband, by the way.
Talking about me over there?
Yeah, because I'm filming, remember?
Yeah, I saw the camera.
That's why you're hiding?
Yes.
You're going to help me edit this later, right?
Probably.
Thank you! Okay, so then, there's not a lot of purples in this palette, so I'm going to grab, let me see what I've got in my ColourPop. So I've got the Pokemon palette. Look how cute it is. ColourPop Pokemon palette, and also this one is also Marcus approved. So I'm going to go in with this one, which is Lavender Town, and just kind of lay it in the middle. Tap off the excess, and then we're just going to kind of layer it over where I have a lot of that Atomic Pink, but not cover it completely. Come on. Can't really see, but I do have a little bit of excess that fell out. But don't worry, I still haven't wiped off the powder yet. So the setting powder is going to help grab onto that excess, and then I can just wipe it off, and it's not going to leave any transfer or anything. So now, I like to go in with a blue. So we've got this blue, which is Uranus, and we've got this blue, which is Neptune. I think I'm gonna use, because the blue that Fizzarolli has, like he has some darker blues, but I think I'm going to use Cerulean City to start, which I don't know if you can, oh come on. There you go. So this one, we're gonna use Cerulean City, because it's a little bit lighter, and then I can always build on top of it if I want. So then we're gonna put the blue out here. Yeah. Oh, there was one time, so in high school I was on the Shakespeare team, so I competed in the Utah Shakespeare Festival competition with my school, and there was one time we were doing a scene from The Tempest, and instead of having one person play Ariel, there were like 5 of us playing Ariel, and we were scattered across the stage. There's probably more than 5 of us. I want to say there was like maybe 8 at most. We were all kind of scattered across the stage, and what we would do is we were acting like the elements in the back, and then one of us would pop up and say, you know, our part of the line, talking as Ariel, and so we wanted everyone to look very similar because Ariel's supposed to be like this ocean spirit. So we all painted ourselves blue, and I, being a lover of makeup and stage makeup, was one of the only ones who would take like a lot of the makeup classes when we go to theater conventions and stuff, I would do everyone else's makeup. And as I was doing everyone else's makeup, you know, we're getting ready, and then it's like my turn. I'm like, okay, I need someone else to do my makeup because I didn't have to bring a mirror with me. I couldn't do it myself. And so one of my castmates was putting on my makeup, and it was just like a liquid face paint. And as they're putting it on, they got a little bit in my eye. And it's eye safe, and it didn't hurt at all, but all of a sudden, everything was tinted blue on this one side, and she was freaking out. She's like, oh my gosh, oh no, you're, are you okay? I got it in your eye. I got it in your eye, and your whole eye is blue. And I'm like, I'm fine, it'll come out. We just gotta blink, and we'll be good. So it's like the one person who remained calm in that whole experience. It was pretty funny. My drama teacher was like, what happened? Are you okay? So I'm going in now with this darker blue. So you can see just below the cerulean city, it's called SS Anne, or SS Annie. It's just A and an E, so I'm going to assume it's Anne, but some people pronounce that Annie. So then I'm going to take that and just kind of bring it in on the edge and put it a little bit in my crease. And then I'll add some darker purples too, because that lavender tone's not popping as much as I want it to. I'm going to hop back into the kimchi palette because I want to add more dimension on that purple and kind of make it pop a little bit better. This purple, let me just drop everything. So then we're going to do this purple, which is, let me hold it up a little bit better. There we go. Wavelength, which is that one. It's more of a, like a reddish purple, but I think it'll work really well right here. So I'm taking my little brush that I normally do for like packing shadows on. And it's not necessarily a packing brush, it's more of like a blending brush, but I don't care. I'll let my brushes do whatever they want to do. I don't assign them roles.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. Oh, are you saying I assign them roles, or that I just let them do what they want to do?
Yes.
Good answer, I guess. But you see how that purple's kind of popping a little bit more and it's not fading as much? And to blend, sometimes I kind of just set it there to wiggle it back and forth. As you can see, I'm holding it toward the end of the brush, so then I'm not putting as much pressure on there. And then I'm going to go back in to the pinks, because I liked my pink to pop really well. And we're going to do this girl right here. See if we can get the camera to focus. It's called Big Bang. Bright neon pink. So then we're just going to put that right there. There we go. I'm looking clowny. And I love how the camera keeps going in and out of focus. Now that it's in focus, you can kind of see what I've been doing. So for the yellows, I'm going to go into this one, which is Saturn. And then I will probably layer these two on here, which are, what they're called, Starship and Gamma Ray. I'm going to add some shimmers before I do that. And what I'm going to do, grab this little flat brush, and I learned an awesome trick. So if you take a flat brush, spray it with setting spray, just a little bit, just a squirt, you know, and then you grab your shimmer with it. It just helps it be a lot brighter and more reflective and really kind of pack on there for you. Let's see if the camera will focus again. So you see how it's like super reflective right there? So I'm going to take the shimmer and just kind of apply it up here. And the shimmer I'm going into is called Celestial Bodies. There. So let's see how that's so nice and reflective. I'm going to go into my yellow with my little brush again. Go into Starship first. And just kind of brush it under the eye. I don't know, I can't see. These contacts are not prescription, so I'm going to hold this closer. There we go. You can see it. Kind of doesn't stand out too much from the white, but it does look good once we're done. And I'm going to grab Gamma Ray, which is a shimmery yellow. I can do it like this. Yeah, see? It's a nice shimmery yellow. We're just going to put that over where I put Starship. Because I like to layer my colors, and sometimes I feel like you get more pigment payoff with a shimmer if you layer on top of a matte pigment. I think I want to go in to a purple shimmer. So there's this one, which is ultraviolet. And just layered on top of where we put wavelength and the other purple, the lavender city, and just on the lid. My camera's not picking it up really well, but it is shimmery and nice. And then to just blend the celestial bodies right here with the ultraviolet here, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker pink shimmer. So there's this guy. Come on. This one, which is Nebula. I'm going to put it right there. Yes, I like that. I'm going to go in with my flat angle brush, grab my ColourPop Hocus Pocus 2, dip into the black to do my eyebrows. And remember, guys, brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, and sometimes it's okay if they're distant cousins. Yes. And then just take it slow, so then you can get like a nice, good shape. And then we're going to try to replicate it. See? They're cousins. Sisters, maybe. Okay. So now, I'm not going to actually do any contouring to my face because I kind of like the look. Like, you can obviously still see my nose and stuff, but under the lights, it's a little bit more blurred. And it looks like I have more of a flat face, kind of like Fizzarolli does in, you know, his character design. So I like that. And then, where is my eyeliner? Alright, we'll use this. Oh, it's in here. It was in here the whole time. I'm just crazy. So this is the Kimchi Chic liner. It's nice. I like it. Obviously, I really like a lot of Kimchi's products. For Fizzarolli eyeliner, what I normally do is I'll do a regular wing, extend it out here in the inner corner, and then I like to draw, like, mimic like his little jester collar, I don't know what to call that piece, on my under eye. I'm a little shaky today, so we're going slow, and I'm using the table for stabilization. I used to be able to do my eyeliner on a school bus. That was pretty impressive. I haven't done that in years, so that's why I'm going slow. Aha! A nice, beautiful, clean wing. Just gonna drag in a corner over to match, like that. Okay, there we go. So then we're gonna go underneath and line the whole thing under my lashes. Now I'm gonna make weird faces while I do it. Because it takes concentration, and concentration requires weird faces. I hope y'all know that. You do it too. I swear. It's not just me. It's not a me thing.
It's you.
It's not a me thing. Is it me? Am I the drama? No. Maybe I am. And then don't worry if it's not super clean, because you're going to put little lines on it anyway. You just kind of got to get a base going. Okay. So, then, do one here. Just draw little triangles. Fill it in. And then a long one there. Like that. And then we'll do one. Oh my gosh. This is the hardest part of the makeup. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to do the other side off camera, because this is hard. Okay. So now that we have these done, what I'm going to go do is fill in my waterline with just some of that black eyeshadow again. And that way it kind of blends it out. I used to do this in junior high. I used to line my waterline with liquid liner. Don't do that. It's going to get in your eye. And then it's going to go all over your eye. And then your eyes are going to water. And then it's going to ruin the liner. You're going to have to start all over again. But when I was 15, I thought that was great. I thought that was the look. And I would just try it every single time. And when I would finally get it to where my eye wouldn't water, I wouldn't get my eye. It did look pretty nice, but it's not worth it. So now we just use shadow, or you can use a cream stick liner pencil if you wanted. I just use powder. There we go. So you see how much crisper it makes it? And call me crazy, but I do it on my top waterline too, so 1 second. Alright, there we go. Next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take these cute little heart rhinestones. See the little yellow heart. See if you can, come on, focus. There you go. See the little yellow heart? You take those, and I'm going to glue them to the center little triangles. Nothing fancy, just take some eyelash glue. Dab it on where you want it. Right there, and right there. I was trying to put this away, and I was like, where's my glue? It's in my hand. It's in my hand. And that is ADHD object permanence for you, if you wanted to see that in action. I've also looked for my phone while I was talking on the phone, forgetting I had it in my hand, but it was not in my line of vision, so it was out of my mind. My mom just likes to call it mom brain, and I always joked, I can't wait till I'm a mom, because I already have mom brain. I'm going to be a mess. I already am a mess. I know, that's what I was saying. It's going to be worse. Right, and then position it, and there. See? And then you have a cute little gem that looks like one of the jingle bells on his suit. And then on the other two, I have these tiny, tiny, tiny little pink heart-shaped confetti that I stick on there. So it's the same process. This is always the hardest because I can't see. This is how I have to put it on my finger in the position that I want it and just hope that it lands exactly where I need it to land. Boop. Close enough. It was off to the side a little bit, but it's fine. Okay, so next would be Fizzarolli's little cheek circles. I'm going to put them right here. I have my Ben Nye Creature palette, and these are all water-activated face paints. So, I need water. Actually, I could use the setting spray to activate it too. Let me try that. We'll see how that goes. I got my little round brush. I don't know what this brush is normally used for, but I use it to just draw cheek circles, not singles. Cheek circles, which is the Kimchi Stage Proof. Looks like it's picking it up pretty good. Okay. I'm going to put them right here. Okay. So I got that down, and then I'm just going to take an eyeliner, which I'll use this Revolution on. It's already kind of running out, and I don't want to run out of my kimchi one too fast. So I'm going to take the liner, just kind of fill in the circle and give it some good. There we go. See how I'm just making the line a little bit crisper? It's like drawing a liner on when you're first learning. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. All right. Yay! Perfect little circle now. Alright, now this time we're going to try the other cheek. There we go. And now I'm just going to clean up the line. As you can see. Let's see if it'll... Yeah, so you can see on the outside how it got a little... Oh, come on, camera. Focus. Focus. Okay, there we go. So you can see how the brush strokes got a little there. That's why I just go over it with the liner. Just make things nice and crisp. And I know they're not exactly even, but that's okay. Because no one's face is exactly even. So, yeah. I was actually talking about that with my tattoo artist when we were doing this skull. And he started talking about how he used to really, like, focus on trying to make things perfect and symmetrical. And I reminded him that almost nothing in nature is perfectly symmetrical. And he was like, oh my gosh, yeah. And so he goes, I've actually been thinking about that and been like, why am I trying to do that? So when I drew your mouth, I drew it a little asymmetrical on purpose. I was like, I love that. So it's nice and cool. Just really, one, he's an amazing artist. Two, I've gone to him since he was an apprentice. And you can just, like, see the caliber of his work as it goes. So, like, we'll do a little impromptu tattoo tour now. So, this was one of the first big pieces. This was the first tattoo I got from him. This was the second. This was still, I think he was like just getting out of his apprenticeship. And then this was the year after, and you can kind of see, let's see if the camera, yeah, you can see it better. You can kind of see just like the detail work got so much crisper, and then this was the third year. And then I also have this one back here too. It's from him. So he's done a giant chunk of my tattoos. Pretty much all but 3 of them, I think. When I went to go get my moth done, he like forgot to show me the design. I didn't even ask to see it. I just trusted him. I sat down. I was like, okay. And he's like, you're a crazy person. You're a crazy person. I was like, I trust you, dude. Everyone in the shop was like, wow, you are crazy. I was like, I'm committed to the art and I trust that it's good. I think that's really funny. Is whenever he goes to add white highlights, because he adds just little bits here and there. It kind of just helps the contrast pop a bit more. And they're the most painful just because they're the very last little detailing thing you do on a tattoo after your skin is so raw. So we're finishing up the tattoo. He thinks he's all done, and he like wipes it off, and he's like, okay, I think we're done. And then he looks at it again, and he goes, you're gonna hate me. You're gonna hate me. And I was like, oh no. And he goes, but it's for the art. And so we sat there as he was tattooing me, and I was like, it's for the art! As I'm like in a lot of burning pain, because I don't know if you know, but on the inside of your arm, there's lots of nerve endings, so it's very, very tender. And this is one of the more painful spots to get tattooed, especially the closer you get into your armpit. But it was already really, really tender, but like, look how beautiful she is. So it's for the art, and I suffered for the art. Okay, so we're almost done. So I'm going to put on just a tiny bit of mascara, because then we'll be done with the eyes. Just a little bit. Or it helps hide the blue eyeshadow that it got on my lashes as I was doing that. And I know you can't really see them anyway, but it doesn't matter. It helps them blend, and that's what I'm going for. So not really that you see my eyelashes, but that they kind of blend into the rest of the eyeliner. We're going to do the little squiggly lines. Little angled brush that I used for my eyebrows. The face paint again. We're going to go here. His mouth kind of goes in a V. So then we're going to do it like that. And they're not exactly even, but that, again, is totally fine. Plus, makeup is pretty forgiving. You can kind of hide your mistakes as you go. So, I'm going to hide it, as with my lipstick. This one is the Super Stay Matte Ink from Maybelline, I think? Yes, Maybelline. Maybe it's Maybelline. It is. It's not a maybe. It is. So then, just going to draw on the lips. And then I'm going to go into the line that I had and connect it with the lipstick to my upper lip. See how it kind of just hides it and evens everything out? There we go. As my lipstick was uneven itself. Man, this is really coming together. I think this is the best I've ever done my Fizzarolli makeup, and I really like it. I like what I'm doing. I think I'm going to keep doing it more like this. My lips are so uneven. Oh my gosh, okay. That's better. Not all the way. Just keep going, it'll get there. We're just going to hide my cupid's bow because I can't make it even anyway. Alright, there you go. Now it's even and good to go. And now I'm going to go finish getting ready, and then I'll show you the full result in a second. Alright, now I'm back. I've got everything on. I did forget to set my face, so I'm just going to do it right now. If you liked me, you thought I was funny, you didn't think I was funny, just tell me. Leave a comment, hit subscribe, do the things. So I got completely ready, sprayed some setting spray on my face, and realized something was missing. I think I knows what it is. I'm sorry, I'll see myself out now. So for the nose, I'm going to grab, I think I'm going to do Mars because it's a little bit brighter. I'm going to grab a red, I'm going to grab another little circly brush. This one I normally use to like hide my roots when my hair grows back in, so I don't have to, so I can extend the time between dyes. So I'm just going to go in with that, and then we're going to go around and make a little circle nose. Okay, and then, because I want my nose to, you know, stand out a little bit, a lot of it, I'm going to go in with a shimmer. I'm going to go in with a hot pink one because Fizz's nose is more hot pink than it is red. Because this is like hot pink. And this is more of a hot pinky red. Where'd my flat brush go? Not grow. They brushes don't grow. They go places. Alright, so I'm going to go grab my little flat brush. And then I'm just going to grab this color, which is Alpha. And we're just going to boop it on my nose. Boop, 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 boop. Yay! And then you see my nose. Looks a little plastic and shiny, and it stands out, and it's fun. Then, just for fun, I'm going to grab that Celestial Bodies that's in the inner corner right here. And just kind of boop it in the center. Now I'm done with my makeup and I can set it. I opened my mouth. Goodness. Okay, so that is my Fizzarolli makeup, and that's how I do it. And if you like me and my weird little self, leave a comment, let me know, like my video, give it a good thumbs up. Also, tell me what you want me to do in the comments. Like, if you want to see one of my other cosplays and like a tutorial on how I do the makeup and stuff, let me know if you want to see more. I hope you do. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed me. Okay, bye.